what's up? Welcome to the Linecheck podcast. It's your host, Brendan Villarreal, and I'm in the studio today with Evan Duran.
Hey.
Yeah, today's a little different. Usually we're drinking wine, and it's different because it's going to be about health and fitness.
Yes.
So we're cheering with waters today.
Cheers, bud. Hell yeah. Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, I've been stoked to get you here because I feel like I talk about your story to everybody that I see when I'm like trying to get them to go to the gym.
That's hype.
With me. I was like, you should go to the gym. Like, look at my friend.
I
Evan,
love that.
he lost this amount of weight in
Yeah, dude.
time. And, like, you should do that.
Fuck yeah. I love that. That's sick.
Yeah, so tell us about, let's start with your story. Like, how did you get inspired to start working out?
I originally got sick. I got diverticulitis, which is like, it's like old people get it.
Yeah.
I'm way too young. Like when I went to the hospital, they were like, yeah, dude, you're like way too young to have this. Like, but my diet was just trash, and I was like bartending and stuff and just drinking a bunch and but basically like my stomach, the lining of it like started to give pockets.
Wow.
And I like blacked out in the shower and had to go to the ER, and they admitted me for a week.
Wow.
And they were like, yeah, dude, like you can't eat or anything. Like I couldn't eat for a week. I'd eat ice chips, like one glass of ice chips a day, and that was it. And when I talked to the doctor, he was just like, yeah, dude, like you need to change your diet and you need to like chill on the drinking. He's like, you need to get sunlight. Like, cause I would just stay up late and shit and just, it just like all adds up. And so initially he was just like, I was like, do I need to quit? And he was like, no, you don't have to quit drinking. He's like, people have it and live with it and they'll get flare-ups. He was like, but if you don't want any flare-ups, he's like, I would chill on it for like, he's like, give yourself like 3 months. So I've only told like 2 other people this. So this
you're about
part.
to tell the world right now.
Yeah. So initially when I was quitting drinking for that couple months, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. So I lied and I fucking told everyone that the doctor said I had to quit for 6 months. So that way nobody would like be like, come on, man, like it's been 3 months, pressure me or anything. And then I knew, I was like, if I hit 6 months, I'm gonna just keep like, I'll probably just keep going because it's already been that long.
Yeah.
So I fucking told a bunch of people that, dude. And then they were like, all right. So then it was other people that were on me that were just like, you're not drinking and you're not doing this, are you? And like, yeah, dude. So then I quit, like chilled on the drinking, and like the first 3 months, like it was mostly just like nutrition shit, like just changing my diet because my stomach was so fucked. They were like, you can't work out for like at least 6 weeks, like 6 to 8 weeks. So I chilled on it and just got like my diet like straight, like just had to like, cut out like eating like fried food and stuff like that, eating out like a bunch. I just started cooking for myself more. And then like eventually I started to like want to work out because I'd already, dude, after like that first couple months,
lost weight.
I lost 30 pounds, like 35 pounds.
What was your original weight when you
I was 318 pounds.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no business.
Another one of me.
There's no business being that heavy, dude. It was so gnarly. Like I was a 44-inch waist on my pants. I'm like a 32 now. So I've lost like about a foot.
We're the same. We can wear the same pants.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So like I lost like a foot off my waist. Wow. Like I kept my like fat guy pants and I'll like put them on sometimes because it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude, like no way. But so initially when I had started like with the dieting, not even dieting, just changing my nutrition, dude, like I lost like 30 pounds and then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah. But like when you go to the gym, it's like super intimidating and shit initially for people, so people get like turned off by it.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like,
you're in there with a bunch of like ripped people and beautiful looking people, and you're like, wow, do I have business here?
Yeah, dude. Now? Nobody even started talking to me at the gym until like maybe like 6 months ago. Wow. Like maybe like probably like 4 or 6 months ago, dude. When like, and that was when I had already lost like fucking like 80 or 90 pounds or some shit like that. And they were like, I've seen you in here. I was like, I've been in here forever. Like,
I just changed a lot.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's so fucking funny, but like. Initially when I was going, it was like kind of intimidating, but like I played sports in high school, so I kind of knew what to do. And then, the whole way I even got started into like all of it was, you ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Sometimes.
Okay. There's the character Mac on there. He got super like
oh
fat
yes,
for a
I
role,
know.
he got ripped.
He got ribs. Yeah.
I looked up his workout plan. That's what I did for a year. I did his fucking workout plan. He ran 3 miles, like either pre or post workout, and then had like a full weightlifting regimen. I looked it up online, dude, and I followed that for like a year. Like that's cool. All I did. And that was like how I got into running and shit too. But initially, before I'd even started doing any of that, I was just doing calisthenics, dude. Like I would just go in there and be like, all right, like I'm just going to move my body weight around. Cause like before you lift weights, or I was like, before I lift weights, like
your body weight is important.
Why am I going to pick up weights if I can't even do push-ups?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I just started going in there. It was like, all right, I'm going to do like 100 push-ups, 100 body weight squats. And then I'll do like a mile, like walk, you know, like walk a quarter mile, then like 25. Yeah. And then eventually I was like, all right, like I've lost a little bit of weight. Let me try to like jog. So then I would like run for 5 and walk for 5. And then eventually like build. And then I started running, dude. And then like with the running and the calisthenics and stuff, like the weight like really started to come off and I started to get pretty cut. And then like I started to lift. So I've really only been lifting for like probably like 6 or 7 months, like pretty intensely. But yeah, dude, just slowly but surely just like built on it.
Little baby steps.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. No rush.
I feel that's like a really good way to go about it. I feel like people will just like rush into like just wanting to like lift as much as they can, you know?
Yeah, and they don't like focus on form and shit like that. And like you can get a better workout like just using good form with lighter weight. Yeah. Like it's a lot of people's ego. Like the gym is weird, man. It brings out like a weird side of you. It brings out a weird side of you that you don't even know is there. Because even when I was when I initially started and I started lifting weights, I was like racking on so much weight, and then I was like, I can't even like get the like. You have to just like switch it up, you know what I mean? And like be real with yourself as to what you can do. No one. The thing about the gym is nobody gives a fuck what you're doing in there.
No, they don't.
Because they're worried about what they're doing.
Exactly.
Like that's why they look how they look. They're concerned about themselves. Like
so. How was it? Because you work in the service industry, right?
Yeah, I still bartend.
And how was the process like? Like, you know, I know how it is. Like, I worked in the service industry. Well, I still do. But like, there's a point where you're just like, I gotta change my bad habits of like just going out every night, partying, you know, and you know, doing drugs. And there's a point where you're just like, no, like I can't do this anymore. And I did that a long time ago, where I'm just not gonna like party anymore. How was the switch, you know, from, you know, being up super late and then all of a sudden just being like,
I go to bed now.
It's gonna go work out.
Yeah, I mean, it was more so just like a choice of like, all right, man, like, are you happy? Like, you know, and generally like I wasn't very happy. Like I wasn't very happy like with my body and like going to work and just doing the same repetitive thing all the time. And then like it kind of just became like, all right, so then fucking do something about it.
Yeah.
And then like that shit happened with my stomach and stuff too, dude. And it was just, in my mind, I would just always tell myself, be like, dude, if you go back, you're going to get sick and you're going to go to the hospital again. Like it was kind of like a wake up call, like if anything, you know? And like, it's just more of like, it still happens, dude. I'll have people be like, come out, like come do this, come do that. Like, or at least for a while people were doing that. But like, I'd rather go to the gym. I just feel so much fucking better. Like after I work out and like, going to start my day and then like it's like 1 o'clock and people are just waking up and I'm like, dude, I've had coffee and gone to the gym and like ran errands and like took my dog to the park for an hour and it's like 11. Like, you know, like you just have a lot more time and like time for your own stuff. Like
it's important.
Yeah. Like to venture out and like, you know, your own interests and stuff. You have more time for that stuff. Yeah. There's more hours in the fucking day. It's tight.
Yeah. I mean, I just remember when I was going out all the time and I'd be up to like 2 or 3 in the morning, you know,
5
still partying. Yeah,
dude.
Even later than that, and then you like wake up super late and then you just go straight into work, which is like a afternoon shift. And then you just do it all over again, and you know, it's a very unhealthy lifestyle. And I just wanted to get you in here to like prove a point that you can be healthy and still work in the service industry.
Yeah, dude, I still bartend and like I stay up late still. I just don't fucking go crazy while I'm at work, because at the bar, like, you can drink, dude. Like, you can drink, hell, you can do drugs.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I still smoke weed. Like, I'll smoke. Weed is not a drug. No, weed's chill. I'll pretty much like, I'll smoke like on my shift and stuff too sometimes, but for the most part, dude, like, I just make sure that like, even if I'm going to stay up late, if I have a shift where it's like, all right, I'm gonna be up till 2:30 in the morning, I'll take a nap in the middle of the day to make sure that like I have enough rest so that I can wake up and fucking go work out the next day. Yeah. It's just like, it just becomes a habit and like a part of like your lifestyle. Like you just don't even think about it after a while. I like literally don't even think about it. I'm bartending all night, pouring drinks for people and like not thinking about having a drink myself like at all.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not even.
That's called control.
Yeah.
Really good control.
Yeah, self-control. It's fucking hard for people, dude. Like,
Oh,
I have people come in there and they'll like try to buy me a shot, and I'll be like, "Oh no, like I don't drink."
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you bartend, you don't drink?" I'm just like, yeah, and they're like, "I couldn't do that," and it's like so gnarly. Like the look in people's eye when they tell me that, I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm serving you right now. This is so dark, man."
Wow.
Like, it can be.
I can't even imagine.
It's so hectic, and like I work in a fucking dive bar, so it's like that's where people come to like finish themselves off, and I'm all, buddy, like, it's not.
You've seen probably the worst of people sometimes.
All the time, dude. All the time, I'll see the worst. Like, but it's also cool because people will like ask questions like, "How do I like do this?" And I'll usually
might have inspired some people, you know.
Yeah, dude. Like, so you never know. Like, and I've had people hit me up or like get my Instagram and stuff, and I was like, dude, if you have questions and shit, just hit me up. Like, I love doing this, so like I don't mind helping people, especially if they want it. But like, sometimes you'll get the people who are just like shit faced and just like, I just want to lose like 30 pounds. I'm like, you're eating chicken wings and like you're fucking like you've had 8 beers already, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
we'll talk about this outside of the bar.
Yeah,
Just like, that's usually
it's
the
not a health and fitness meeting inside the bar at 1 in the morning.
And like, I'm working.
Yeah,
like, you know,
exactly.
like, I can't break down your macros while I'm fucking like I'm fucking pouring you fucking shots of tequila.
So I started working out in January this year, and I have not stopped going to the gym. I've been going 5 days a week, and I just feel stronger at work. You know, I don't feel as like tired throughout my shift. My legs just feel strong. I'm like, this is easy.
This is great.
Yeah, like this is nothing. And I really would just love to try and get more service workers to start, you know, taking care of themselves, eating better, drinking less, start working out.
Yeah, dude.
Because it'll change your life and your habits.
Yeah.
And your, you know, the way you work as well. Like, it'll make you a better worker.
Your mindset, dude, like, honestly, it makes that kind of work. Like, a lot of people in the service industry complain and be like, I want to get out of this. I don't want to do this anymore. It honestly makes it more pleasurable, dude. Because, like, you get to interact with people. You're not tired and fucking hungover. And, like, they're going to pay you. So, like, all you have to do is just, like, take their order and be nice. Yeah. And, like, it's easy to do when you're not in, like, a shitty state of mind from being, like, hungover or, like, you know, or just, like, not even hungover, like, just being lethargic. And, like, people are, like, just depressed because they're not, like, moving around. You need to move around. Like, being lazy and sedentary all day is just not, like, it's not conductive to anything.
No,
like, you know,
not,
like, rest days are chill, but not like 9 of them in a row. Just like,
So I heard you have this competition coming up.
Yes, it is the cover of Mr. Health and Fitness. It's a $20K cash prize, and then it's a magazine cover, and then it's also a 2-page spread. That's in the magazine. So the voting starts. There's like 3 rounds of voting. First set of voting is on May 1st, this Monday coming up, which is my birthday. So that's chill. It's
everyone go vote.
Yeah, everyone fucking get out there and vote. The link is in my bio of my Instagram, and my Instagram is Anabolic Evan. Anabolic_Evan. You'll see me posing.
Yeah. You want to show me like a before and after photo?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty rad.
Dude, fucking check this shit out. All right, here we go. So, this one's pretty gnarly. Actually, here, I'll show you the first one. So this is the first one. That was like...
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. You're like a different person.
Yep.
Like completely different person.
Literally. Like,
you said 315 was your original weight.
318. 318, dude. And then I dropped.
How much do you weigh now?
Like, so right now I bulked up because I chilled out on the running. So like I dropped down to 205. So right there I'm about like 205 pounds. So
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then in the last like 3.5 months, almost 4 months, I've put on 25 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
So like I'm up to about like 225 right now.
Nice.
like a healthy 225 because
like freaking linebacker right now.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I feel like I'm fucking wearing armor every day. Like just walking around it's like that scene in fucking Spider-Man when he wakes up and sees himself in the fucking mirror. Dude, it's like that every time. It's so fucking funny because it was so fast too, dude. Like I'll get shocked and shit sometimes. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It was like one of the most crazy, like life-changing things that's ever happened. Like I've never, you completely transformed everything. Like habits, like people I hang out with, and like things I do, like body, like that shit it's crazy to me every day. So I'm like super grateful, and like that's why I'm like pumped to get people stoked on it, and like even doing like the competition shit too. Like if I win that money, like I want to open up like a little training facility and like start like personal training and stuff, because I'm taking my PCT, my personal trainer certification too. So yeah, dude, it was that shit is so crazy. It's like,
I mean, to go from where you started and then to be in this position now is just like it's really like eye-opening, and I think it could be eye-opening for a lot of other people too.
Yeah, man. It's like it's opened up a bunch of doors. Like I don't even just do the service industry stuff now too. Like I work on photo sets, and like I do the personal training stuff, like, and help people like do like health coaching, like right now meal plans and stuff for them. Like it's tight. It's been fun. It's been
offered many pathways for you.
Yeah, dude, it opens up so much doors because I just have time to like do that, and like my headspace is in the right space to like take on new things like that. You know what I mean? Like it's rad. It's cool, and it's fun to get other people hyped and like get them to want to work out. And, like to make it approachable. Like because anyone can do it. It just takes like going and going consistently. Like there's no. I always tell people, they're like, what program did you do, or like how'd you do it? And like there is no like secret program or secret workout. You fucking pick something that's realistic that you can do, and then you set little goals. I'm gonna go twice a week and do this program. Do that for a month, and then add another day on. Then be like, okay, I'm gonna go 3 days. It's just consistency, dude. That's all it is. And like it's not like a fad, or like I'm gonna do this just to get here and then I'm gonna chill on it. Like no, dude, it just becomes a part of your daily routine, like fucking waking up and eating breakfast. Like,
exactly.
Like it's sick.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you,
dude.
Here. I was gonna say it was a pleasure to have you in the gym.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like thinking. I'm like, am I going to the gym tomorrow?
Am I gonna get? I am. Yeah, I am. Fuck. Word. Well, fucking thanks for having me, dude.
Thank you. So
Hell
much.
yeah. Word. Fuck yeah.
You guys all out there, go to the gym.
Go. You'll love it.
Flex time.